Does anybody ever, like, okay, Prometheus, I think we can all agree was a weird movie. A disappointing movie.
Oh. Right, okay.
I have the unpopular opinion that I think it was better than people made it out to be.
But what it eventually evolved into.
Yeah, we don't know.
So are we assuming this is based off of Prometheus, the Ridley Scott thing, or Prometheus the myth, like where he steals fire from the gods, the Olympian gods, to give to man?
This is Rick and Morty, so I'm just going to say yes.
Okay.
So, I don't know where this episode is going to go. All I know is that, the names don't really mean much because, they had, like, the Atlantis adventure thing lined up.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
We got Tales from the Citadel.
Where they were like, Atlantis! And then
We're going to
they
Atlantis,
was
Atlantis.
totally
also,
bait and switch.
I think we should probably get this out of the way ahead of time, but there's been a thing recently where people want to cancel Rick and Morty because of a skit that one person that worked on it did a long fucking time ago that was really fucking distasteful and nobody really agrees is funny. And if you want to cancel a whole show and put all of these people out of a job over something that one dude did that was fucked up quite a while ago, I don't think you're very...
Hey, Dingus, do you still want to cancel James Gunn? And
there.
do you still want to cancel James Gunn for the tweets that he put out, almost 10 years ago about the Expendables and fire him from the set of Guardians of the Galaxy 3 again? Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's what I thought. It's only when it's stuff you like. Trust me. And if you want to know how
if you're mad
Roiland
that we're
and
still
Harmon
watching
would respond to this,
I would say get the fuck over it.
You want to know how Harmon and Roiland would respond to this? If they came out and say... They're not going to because they really don't care who they offend. They're probably just going to be like, who the fuck are you and why the fuck should I care?
Actually, Dan Harmon, who is the one that is the reason that they're trying to cancel the show...
Oh.
...has already apologized for that skit a couple of years ago.
Oh.
Well, he apologized. He admitted. He was like, it wasn't funny. It was distasteful as fuck. And he's already apologized for it, but people just now found it again, and now they want to cancel the whole show.
It's the outrage mob, dude. You're never gonna satiate the outrage mob.
Nope.
The only thing you can do is weather the storm, and then when their attention moves on to something else, you move on with your life. That's really all you can do, because the outrage mob, dude, you could cure cancer.
But just be prepared.
But because of an edgy tweet you had 10 years ago, they're gonna come after you.
Just be prepared, because what I have seen is that anyone that's trying to use any kind of logic in this situation is getting called a pedophile sympathizer because of it.
Okay.
So we might all be called pedophile sympathizers in the comments, but to me, I say that's completely illogical, and you're an idiot.
Okay, yeah, your logic. If I wanted to ponder the logical states of people on the internet, I'd put a bullet in my fucking brain. Because in all honesty, the opinions of people on the internet is about as deep as as deep as this rug. Honestly, I don't care. It's just people who want to be outraged for the sake of outrage and talk shit just so they can feel like they're important to subtract from their drab and droll lives. Nothing matters. Get over it. Alright. Anyway, but all in all, though, we are approaching the end of being fully caught up on Rick and Morty. Wow. I've never thought I'd live to see this day. Like, am I alive right now? I don't think... Yeah, I'm alive. Okay. Whew. Thank goodness. But Prometheus, this episode, I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, let's get this up on screen. Let's have a watch. Here we go.
Holy shit! Oh, what are these things? Do I look like I know? Last thing I remember, I was in a cave looking at some wet egg, and that probably did it. I told you not to look at the egg. It was too wet.
They were wearing them with some kind of gas mask.
I've seen your Pornhub account. Also, who makes a
Me too.
Pornhub account? Kind of a cool enough relationship. You can sort of follow each other and check out each other's kinks, you know? All right, goddamn. Wow. How do we?
Peace is Glorzo.
Wow, just cogs in the machine, you know? Makes you think. Yeah, I'm sure you'll make this into a beautiful short film that your parents will pay for, Morty, but right now we really just need to find this shit. You sure you're not just jealous? Looks like I'm kind of a celebrity around here. Our hosts are biologically designed to incubate our eggs. If that triggers you, fuck off. If it doesn't, please like and subscribe. New videos every Glor's Day.
Wow.
Did I at least sell out and sell vitamins or something? Rick, I've watched enough Pornhub to know what a studio apartment
Oh,
looks
that's
like.
a call out.
Damn. Help you out here, buddy. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, pal. That's right. I'm right back right back in the saddle here.
Fuck.
All right, fuck it, run.
Why did he take him?
Don't carry that back to Earth. If anything, throw it into the damn sun. Ooh.
Yeah, feels kind of good when there's no guilt, huh?
Yeah, it's like in Star Wars.
Yeah, just like in Star Wars. Go nuts.
Oh my god.
Nice, Morty. Give a little yeehaw.
What?
Oh. Just gonna.
What?
Honestly, I'm proud of us for not. Totally. Would have been cheap. Yeah, real low-hanging fruit. I mean, we're better than that.
Woo! It's been almost 20 years,
Harbor,
guys.
on the other hand.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that's inbounds.
Yes, of course.
That's what happened.
And now she's
Sleepy. She's sleepy. Really sleepy. That's why she's not
so
here.
sleepy. She's sleepy? What the hell was that?
See, you're trying to
Shitting the bed isn't.
Oh, great. Holy shit. Okay. Okay.
Let's lick tits.
Leave us. What the fuck took you so long? You left me here.
We didn't know you were with us.
Do you know how much shit I've had to deal with?
You're in a cape, Summer. How bad could it be? No bad story ends with a cape.
I'm 14. I own it.
Well, I jerk off too.
Jesus Christ,
All
I
right,
don't know how
stop.
to think about
Summer,
that
keep
shit.
your toothpick.
Bro.
Morty, stop talking to your sister about jerking off. Everyone pretend podcasting isn't boring.
Ouch.
Whoa, Morty. Holy shit, I love this
Hey,
egg.
look, mine's doing it too.
Are you guys sure that's safe?
Toothpick.
All is Glorzo.
All is Glorzo. God.
God, she has a toothpick. Take it out and put her face in an egg.
God.
For fuck's sake, how long have you been hatched?
Okay, you guys don't have to listen to me, but I vote you don't do that. And who's up for changing things around here?
So Summer actually helped build them into a better.
From an egg laid by some guy, 'cause that is Glorzo's way.
How come you haven't laid an egg inside this old man yet?
Because I do what I want. Because someone's got to stand up for what's right.
Why do you hate her so
Because
much?
she took you away from me.
Oh.
Whoa, man. Jesus Christ.
No, I didn't.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. I feel the same way.
Oh.
Let's just get the hell out of here and be whatever the fuck we want. That's evolution. That's progress.
Fucking weirdos.
I want a family. Can we have a family?
Yeah.
Me, the whiny guy you never want to hear from. She's trying to escape with her family. My time to shine. Execute her.
Okay, plan B. Morty, now.
Oh.
Morty, that's hot.
Jesus, Summer, why'd you let these things stay on us for so long?
I was working with a lot. Just let me listen to the podcast next time.
She's not wrong.
Nailed that landing. Okay, well, I'm not cleaning up this shit.
They're pretty much passing off the buck eternally. Jesus.
Maybe we don't tell people about this one.
Let's just take it easy and riff, you know? That's what I love about us.
Me too, buddy.
Do you suffer from Alzheimer's? Do you suffer from Alzheimer's? Do you suffer from Alzheimer's?
I'm making an egg.
You said you'd keep me more in the loop this year?
Look away, Beth. Daddy loves you.
My ass! My ass!
Oh, I guess we both just had to take a shit.
Yeah, I guess we,
Fucking gross. Guys, clean it up.
I had a feeling that's where that was going.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fuck. I don't know. This was. I don't want to think about it.
Show just keeps getting more and
Look
more
at your
fucked
dad,
up.
such a dork, keeping bees. I mean, it's kind of cute. Like, your dad keeps bees.
No.
How old is your dad?
No.
Wait, what?
He's obviously beekeeping age.
What?
No.
Summer, I want to fuck your dad.
Oh, really?
Jesus.
Did you get any of that?
Half your age plus 7. Half your age plus 7. Gosh. So that was par for the course.
Well, that was weird.
Par for the course means that was weird. Yeah,
that was weird.
Oh, so yeah. Honestly, to me, that makes more sense than Prometheus.
Yeah, that was definitely
a definite jab at Prometheus and a jab at sort of the Alien franchise and like sci-fi as a whole. It's just like, hey, it's like, don't feel guilt. That's right. No one in the Star Wars movies feels guilt whenever they blow stuff up. Yeah, you go yeehaw or yahoo. You know it. Well, which truth is, an escapist fantasy. That's kind of the point. You want to escape. It's just like video games. I mean, we don't feel anything whenever we play video games most of the time, unless like the game wants us to feel it.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Occasionally, I feel bad about things I do in games.
Well,
like especially when it's something I didn't have to do. Like, stupid example. I'm playing Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah.
Last night, and I was just sprinting down an alley, and this dude was walking up the other way of the alley, and I don't know why, but my brain was just like, flying kick, and just like kicked him in the fucking face, and he did a backflip.
Yeah.
Just a random innocent dude.
And you were just like, oh.
And like I was leaving the alley, and like I was just like, why did I do that? That was me.
Well, the thing is, when you're presented with a fantasy world and stuff like that, you kind of put yourself in it, and you're just like, if I had this capability, I'd do this, and then it's like, oh, those actions actually would hurt someone in real life. I shouldn't do that. For instance, what you were talking about there, I don't know. The whole thing is in certain video games, for instance, like Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege, most of those games don't really feel anything, no empathy. But in a game like the first Last of Us, and in certain other games, yeah, you feel empathetic, and you can.
Well, when you're playing multiplayer games like Siege and stuff, you know that on the other side of the character is a dude that's trying to kill you, and so my whole thing has always been like, somebody tries to kill me, I have no qualms with killing them back. So like you literally tried to end my life and make it so that I would never ever be here again and never see anyone again, and therefore fuck you entirely. Like,
yeah, I can
see that.
To
you because you felt that was okay to do to me. So.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is it's just all in all, empathy whenever it comes to fictional stuff like this. I can see how some people could just be, how some people can get really entrenched in a character, and when something bad happens to that character, it's just like, oh no. But in terms of stuff happening in real life, I mean, answer me this: when in the hell are we ever going to fly up in space in laser gunner turrets and shoot down these pods that are attached to these solar panels in space? I mean,
depends on how soon.
Not in this lifetime.
Depends on how soon Trump gets the Space Force going.
I'm not.
Well, I'm more reliant on Elon Musk on delivering on that, because don't get me wrong, Trump promising we will have a space force that will be the greatest in human history, the first and greatest. Where we were the first to go to the moon, we will be the first to set foot on Mars. And then Elon Musk is just like, I'm already kind of doing that, so I'd much appreciate it if you'd not try and step on my toes, just really appreciate that. Yeah. But, yeah. Also, the fact we got Elon Tusk in this season still makes me laugh. But, that was weird, that one section with the face huggers having them.
I think we should just not talk about that.
Yeah. I turned into a turtle for a temporary moment there, and kind of glad that I did. I never anticipated Rick to turn into like an Alex Jones kind of podcaster. He's like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded, Ray.
Well, that was the whole thing, though, is like he was like just telling them, like, yeah, like our biological function is to like implant eggs and then lay those eggs and die. Like,
yeah.
And everybody's treated him like a conspiracy theorist when that was their whole life cycle for who knows how long, you know?
Yeah. And it goes into like the repetitive nature. So, for instance, the snake episode. You know, the constant repetitive. It's like if we send someone back into the past to fix the past, they'll send someone else back in the past to fix that past that we just fixed.
Right.
Yeah, and it's a constant loop of failure. And I was anticipating, you know, like this species right here, all they do is just, we exist for like 30 minutes and we shit out an egg, and we die. The vessels we're laying claim to for this temporary time just dies. Why? No other reason. Just to die. At least with the aliens, you know, that we get from like Alien and Aliens, the queen lays the eggs, and the reason why they impregnate other species is so that they can effectively build up worker drones.
Well, and adapt to whatever environment.
Yes, basically.
Well, in the comics, they their phenotypes were different based on, you know, what they implanted in. So. Well,
they actually did that first in Alien. Actually, no, they did that. Was it in the comics first, or was it in Alien 3 first? Because I remember Alien 3 at first.
The dogs, yeah.
Yeah, in the director's cut, it was an ox, but in the movie we got, it was a dog, which affected the the genealogy of the creature and made it a lot more like predatorial, like full on more predatorial. But yeah, I don't know. There's so much stuff that they say in these episodes. It's impossible to unpack in a reaction video. So we're just gonna move on from here.
The other thing that doesn't make sense about that whole thing is they always seem to only leave one egg, and that's not a logical reproduction.
No, no. It's almost like their evolutionary pattern just evolved into just like nothing.
It's because you have one to start with. It latches onto someone, makes one egg,
just
and
makes
the host
one more.
Dies, then your species never multiplies. Like so.
Well, that's also a parable. Like some people can see that as a parable to like humanity, because like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm getting old. Okay, I need to pass on my genes to the next generation. There you go.
Yeah, but we can have more than one kid.
I know, but a lot of people are being more and more convinced that single child households or only 2-child households are the norm, whereas there's some, like, my great-grandmother had 11 kids. Like, 11.
Well, sure, but
That's
I mean,
too many kids.
Also, I mean, we have like
that was free labor back then.
Can't be a good parent to that many kids. Because my mom's one of 7, and there's 2 uncles we don't talk to.
Well, you're also talking about we have a population of over 7 billion people now, so it's like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, well,
it's a little absurd to be having that many kids.
Well, especially nowadays.
Like for the sake of the planet and what's left of it, like I'd say 2 should probably be about decent for most families.
When you look at it, birth rates are going nowhere but down, and also not only that, but not only that,
make up
but
for all the people not having any kids.
Also, for the first time in American history, less than half of the women in this country have children. Less than half. That's less of like the women in that age group. I mean, you know, above the age of 18. Like less than half of them have kids. That's amazing. So, it just goes to show you maybe we're adapting to it. Maybe we're adapting to, you know, the population spike that we've had as human beings, and maybe we'll reach like a precipice of, I don't know, we'll float at like 10 and 11 billion for a little while. I don't know.
Also, just a lot of people just being this is not an economy and society that I really feel like trying to raise a kid in at the moment. So,
well, again, we talked about this in the Avatar video. You know, now is a lot of people see now as the best time to have a child because, you know, like there's no barbarians at the gate. There's no like huge like detrimental thing going on. But in terms of raising a child right, that's like that. Like what you just presented right there could be like the biggest argument as to why not have a kid.
Detrimental thing going on. There's some stuff going on.
Well, there's COVID, but in terms of like the Black Plague, this is nothing.
Well, yeah, but
and the
there's
reason
no like major war right now, but it's been so long
not
since,
here.
Like,
not yet. Well, not here.
Had a major war that I wouldn't be surprised if it happened again or something.
It's all right. That's how I'm going to destroy the state.
But a lot of people also think that the next major war will be the end of the world because there'll be too many nukes launched if it happens.
Well, yeah.
Like conventions trying to prevent that. Everyone seems to be arming themselves with them anyways. So.
Yeah.
That's how the state's going to fall, though, because they've made it so hard to support a family because of inflation and stuff. So eventually they'll just run out of a tax base. They'll be able to prop everything up because you'll have a ton of people that can't work because they're too old, and then you're not going to have a viable workforce because nobody was having kids for generations. So.
And not only that, but also a lot of the kids that are coming out nowadays don't have any trade skills or anything like that.
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, you can learn. I mean, humans are very adaptable, but
yeah.
At that point, when their tax base falls out from under them, should bring out the wood chippers.
Yep. And you refertilize the land with
politicians.
Exactly. No, really, I'm all for that. I could just see you just like pushing in the head of the IRS with your foot.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay, feet first. That's how you yell.
Yeah.
There are protocols to this.
Yeah. You're pushing them in. You're pushing them in feet first. And you're just like pushing them in, and they're like trying to push back, and it's like, come on, I'll try and get inflation capped next year. It's like you said that last year.
What is that Tucker Dale versus Evos like? He just tripped and went head first in the wood chipper. I don't know what to tell you.
I remember that because the kids were watching from the outside, and they thought that he threw him in. And he was like holding.
They're trying to save. It's like no.
He's like
I've got you.
And he's like I got you. And then he turns the wood chipper off, and he's like, there's like half his body's gone. He's like, are you okay? It's one of the greatest like horror films of all time. I love that film so much.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, it's up there with Cabin in the Woods.
Yes, it's like one of those non-conventional ones that just slaps you in the face.
That was a movie too that like it was basically on Netflix when I first got Netflix, and I just kept scrolling past it forever, and I was like, that looks mildly interesting but stupid. And it was like just every time I'd scroll past it, I was like, it just looks stupid. Well, and then I finally one day I was like, you know what? Let's see how stupid this is. And then it was like fucking fantastic, and I was like, damn, I should have watched this a long time ago.
I love the actor. I can't remember his name who works in the control room. He was on the he worked on the Good Guys show with Tom Hanks' kid.
Wait, which one?
He was the guy in the control room that wanted to see the mermaid.
I
just think he's just hilarious.
Yeah. That
guy cracks me up.
Yeah.
I'm bad with names.
No, I know his name. It's just it's left me right now.
I love it. He's like watching the screen, like screaming at the little girls in the Japanese school.
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Bradley Whitford. I couldn't remember if that
guy's hilarious.
Yeah, and of course Richard Jenkins. The other one that was there.
They're both awesome.
Yeah, Gary. He was just a by the book kind of guy. He's just like the statistical odds of it actually being a mermaid, but he had the conch in his hand.
Yeah. Bradley Whitford and Colin Hanks in The Good Guys. It got canceled, but it only went for like 2 seasons. It was pretty funny.
That's better than nothing.
I'm usually not into cop shows. That was hilarious. Mostly because Bradley Whitford's character was a horrible cop.
Oh, yeah. But, he was in The West Wing. That's where I first saw him. I forgot about that. Damn. In most movies, most stuff I see him in, he's usually an asshole. For instance, in Get Out, he was the dad in Get Out. He's so good at just playing like a variety of roles, but he's mostly known as like a know-it-all asshole. But
Go back to his page real
quick. Okay.
He was Jake's dad, I think, in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Hell yeah.
Oh shit! Billy Madison. He was the guy at he was the guy trying to steal Billy's company out from under him. I just remember like the foot race that they had, and he's just like, I did track in junior college. Think it shows? Yeah, sure. And he pushes him over, and those two guys in the distance are like, did you see that guy's balls? Ugh. Ugh. But, all right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. We got to move on from here. So, thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. And until next time, I'm Nate.
Micah.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you then, everybody. Peace out.
Rip and tear until it is done.